Okay, this is a ProbeStation. We could measure the behavior of our devices after fabrication. Okay, to start the machine, and we turn on the semiconductor analyzer power first, and also the computer. And before we start the software on the computer, we need to wait the analyzer to be initialized. And once the initialization finished, to start the software, we double click the icon Start Easy Expert here, and then click Start. And we might need to choose different workplaces that different users will set their own measurement. For the training, we can use a workspace called JWNC user. Then we'll press continue. Okay, you can do different measurement. There's already several measurement has been set it up. You can do TLM measurement for the ohmic contact. You can also do standard diode measurement by sweeping the voltage and measure the current. And if there is not the measurement you need, you can add by yourself to choose from the library. For example, we want to do the IV curve measurement, discrete.
Junction IV.
Junction IV. Okay, and we load the junction IV setup. So to measure to measure a diode, we need two probes, one for the anode and one for the cathode. And the SMU means which channel we are going to use on the ProbeStation. For example, the SMU1, it's this one, SMU1, and we can also find the proper one from the label. SMU1 there. And another one is SMU2, so it's this one. Okay. Then we can load your sample onto the stage. It's always good to put a glass slide on the stage and put your sample onto the glass. Okay. To move the stage, you have two controllers, one for this direction and the other one for this direction. You could also move up and down the probe. Here is the coarse control to make sure that the probes has been lifted up so that it won't scratch your sample during the loading. Then we can load your sample. Put your sample onto the glass slide. And then move in the sample beneath the probes. You can switch on the light of the microscope. And adjusting the focus in the microscope. Also, to try to find the probes we are going to use, for example, SMU2. We find this probe in the microscope and find SMU1, move into the field in the microscope as well. Adjust the focus. Probably you can try to see if you can see through here. So touching the sample. Okay. Now the probes has touched the pads of a device on this sample, and now we can do the measurement. We can change the voltage. For example, start from minus 2 volt. Okay, it's only forward from 0 volt to 2 volt. We set the start to be 50 milli, or even we can set 5 milliwatt. And press the triangle button to start the measurement. It will automatically show you the measurement results, plot the results on the screen. After measurement, you can do auto scale by pressing this button, and it will show you all the data in the right range of plotting. And there's something you need to remember is for the ProbeStation during using it is you're never over tilting those movements for the probes, because those probes are very delicate and really fine. They can attack your sample, scratch your device, and or you can even destroy the probe of the ProbeStation. So you need to remember, if you're not sure during using this equipment, it's better to ask staff around.